Welcome to Famous People, English Stories. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
Introduction: Why U.S. Banking English Matters. Banking English in the USA is more than just learning words like deposit or loan. It's about understanding how Americans actually talk about money, accounts, and services in real situations. In the United States, the banking system is full of unique terms, abbreviations, and polite customer service phrases that you might not hear in other countries. Knowing them can help you avoid misunderstandings, save time, and feel confident when managing your money. For example, in many countries, you might simply say, "I want to open an account." In the U.S., a banker might ask, "Are you interested in a checking or savings account?" This question assumes you know the difference. Checking account, an account for everyday spending, paying bills, and making purchases. Savings account, an account designed to store money and earn a small amount of interest. Another example is the phrase, "Can I see some ID?" In U.S. banks, this usually means an official photo identification like a driver's license, passport, or state ID. Even if you've banked somewhere else for years, these small cultural differences can surprise you. Also, American banking has its own set of polite expressions that make the interaction sound friendly. "How can I help you today?" A standard greeting at the counter. "Let me just pull up your account," meaning they will check your account details on their computer. "Would you like a receipt for that?" A question after any transaction, even if it's small. This video will walk you through real-life banking situations in the USA, showing you not just the vocabulary, but also the tone and style of communication you need to sound natural. You'll learn how to open an account, speak with a teller, handle online banking, and even deal with problems, all using practical, authentic phrases. By the end, you'll feel like you can walk into any U.S. bank and speak with confidence, whether it's in person or online. Section 1: Opening a bank account. First impressions matter. Opening a bank account in the United States can feel like a small interview. You'll be asked questions, given options, and introduced to new terms. Knowing the right phrases will make you sound confident and help the process go smoothly. When you walk into the bank, the first thing you'll hear is usually, "Hi, how can I help you today?" You can answer, "I'd like to open a bank account, please." The banker will likely ask, "Are you interested in a checking or savings account?" As explained earlier, checking is for everyday use, savings is for storing money. Sometimes they'll suggest both. Do you have a valid photo ID? This means your passport, driver's license, or state ID card. You might also hear, "Can I have your proof of address?" Usually a utility bill, rental agreement, or official mail that shows your name and address. What's your source of income? They need to know where your money comes from for legal and security reasons. Some useful phrases for you to use. I'd like to open a joint account. If you want to share an account with another person. I'd like to set up direct deposit. This means your salary or other payments will be sent straight to your bank account. I'd like to link my account to my debit card. So you can spend money directly from the account. Vocabulary tip. Minimum balance. the smallest amount of money you must keep in the account to avoid fees. Overdraft protection, a service that prevents your account from going negative, usually with a small fee. APY, annual percentage yield, the interest rate you earn on your savings over a year. When the banker finishes the process, they might say, "Your account is all set up," meaning it's ready to use. You should receive your debit card in the mail within 5 to 7 business days. In the U.S., business days mean Monday to Friday, excluding holidays. The key to sounding natural is to respond politely and clearly. Even if you're nervous, short sentences work best. For example, "Yes, I have my ID here," or "I'd like to open both a checking and savings account." Remember, in the U.S., bank staff expect questions. Don't be shy to ask. Is there a monthly fee? What's the minimum deposit to open this account? Can I access my account online? These not only show you understand but also help you avoid surprises later. Section 2. At the bank counter, real conversations with tellers. Visiting a bank in the USA usually means talking to a teller, the person behind the counter who handles your transactions. While this might seem simple, the phrases and etiquette can be quite specific. Learning them will help you sound confident and avoid awkward pauses. When you approach the counter, you'll often hear, "Good morning. How can I help you today?" Your answer might be, "I'd like to make a deposit." Putting money into your account. "I'd like to make a withdrawal." Taking money out. "I'd like to cash a check." Turning a paper check into cash. The teller might follow up with, "Can I see your debit card and ID?" Even for simple transactions, U.S. banks often require both. What account would you like this deposited into? You can answer, "My checking account, please." Key vocabulary. Deposit slip, a small paper form where you write how much money you're depositing. Withdrawal slip, similar, but for taking money out. Endorse a check, sign your name on the back of a check to allow the bank to process it. Sample mini dialogue. Teller, how would you like your cash? You, in 20s, please. $20 bills are the most common in the U.S. Teller, would you like a receipt? You, yes, please or no, thank you. Polite expressions to remember. Could you please break this $100 bill? Asking for smaller bills. I'd like to transfer funds from my savings to my checking account. Moving money between your own accounts. Can I get a balance inquiry? Asking to know how much money you have in your account. Cultural note, in U.S. banks, small talk is common. You might hear, "How's your day going? Busy morning?" It's polite to answer briefly, even if you're there just for business. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? Another tip, if you're unsure of a process, say, "Could you walk me through this?" Meaning explain step by step. Is there a fee for that? Fees can apply for things like wire transfers, cashier's checks, or foreign currency exchange. By using these phrases, you'll not only complete your transactions smoothly but also build rapport with bank staff, something that can be surprisingly helpful if you ever need extra assistance later. Section 3. Online and Mobile Banking, the New Everyday Banking. In the United States, most people now do their banking without ever visiting a branch. Online and mobile banking have their own vocabulary, and if you don't know it, you might find the apps or websites confusing. The good news is, once you learn the key phrases, you can manage your money anywhere, anytime. When you log into your bank's website or mobile app, you'll often see these sections. Account summary, a quick overview of all your accounts and balances. Recent transactions, a list of your latest deposits, withdrawals, and payments. Pending transactions, charges or payments that have been made but are not yet fully processed. Common phrases you might see or hear. Set up a bill payment. Arrange for your bank to pay a company directly from your account. Schedule a transfer. Choose a future date to move money between accounts. View e-statements. See your monthly bank statements online instead of on paper. Vocabulary tip. Direct deposit. Your salary or benefits go straight into your account electronically. Zelle, Venmo, popular apps in the U.S. for sending and receiving money instantly. Two-factor authentication, a security feature that asks you for a password and a code sent to your phone. Example situation. You need to send your friend $50. In the app, you might choose Send Money with Zelle, enter their email or phone number, type the amount, and press Confirm. The bank may then show your payment has been sent successfully. Useful expressions when calling customer service about online banking. I'm having trouble logging into my account. Could you reset my password, please? I'd like to report unauthorized transactions on my account. This means someone may have used your account without permission. Cultural note: in the U.S., online banking is often free, but certain services, like international wire transfers, can have fees. Always check. Is there a charge for that service? How long will it take for the transfer to go through? Final tip for online banking: make sure to log out when you're done, especially on public computers. In the U.S., this is not just good manners, it's an important safety habit. Section 4. Banking problems and customer service, solving issues the right way. Even with the best planning, problems happen. Maybe a transaction didn't go through, your card was declined, or you spotted a suspicious charge. In the USA, solving banking issues often means speaking clearly, staying polite, and using specific terms so the bank staff can help you quickly. When you enter the bank or call customer service, the first thing you might hear is, "How can I assist you today?" A polite invitation to explain your problem. You could start with, "I'm having an issue with my account. There's a transaction I don't recognize. My debit card was declined, and I'm not sure why." Key phrases for common situations. I'd like to dispute a charge. This means you want the bank to investigate a payment you believe is wrong or unauthorized. I'd like to place a stop payment. This tells the bank not to process a specific check or payment. Could you issue me a replacement card? When your card is lost, stolen, or damaged. Vocabulary tip. Fraud alert, a warning the bank puts on your account if they suspect unauthorized activity. Account freeze, when the bank temporarily blocks your account to protect it. Routing number, a unique number identifying your bank for transactions in the U.S. Example dialogue. You, I noticed a $120 charge from a store I've never visited. Banker, I see that transaction. Would you like me to file a dispute? You, yes, please, and could you also block my card? Politeness matters. Even when you're frustrated, phrases like these help keep the conversation productive. Could you please explain why this happened? What are my options to resolve this? I'd appreciate it if you could look into this quickly. If you need urgent help outside normal banking hours, you might call a 24-hour helpline. Common phrases there include: I'd like to report a lost card. Can you temporarily block my account? When can I expect this issue to be resolved? Cultural note: in the U.S., customer service representatives are trained to follow procedures. That means they may ask you for your full name, account number, date of birth, and security questions to verify your identity before discussing your account. This is normal and for your protection. The golden rule: be specific, stay calm, and ask for confirmation at the end. Could you send me a confirmation email? Can I get a reference number for this case? This ensures you have proof of your request and a way to follow up later. Conclusion and practice tips, from phrases to confidence. You've now explored the most important areas of U.S. banking English. From opening an account to handling problems with customer service. But knowing the phrases isn't enough. You need to practice using them until they become natural. The more you practice, the less you'll hesitate in real-life banking situations. First, let's recap the essentials. At the start of a banking conversation, you'll often hear, "How can I help you today?" Have a clear, short answer ready. "I'd like to open a savings account," or "I need to make a withdrawal." For opening accounts, remember terms like checking account, savings account, minimum balance, and direct deposit. At the counter, you'll use phrases like "I'd like to cash a check" or "Can I get a balance inquiry?" For online and mobile banking, know how to say "set up a bill payment" and "schedule a transfer." When problems arise, use specific terms: "I'd like to dispute a charge," "I need a replacement card," or "Please place a fraud alert on my account." Practical tip number 1, role-play your scenarios. Pretend you're at the bank and say the phrases out loud. If possible, do this with a friend or language partner who can play the role of the teller. Practical tip number 2, mix real banking tasks with learning. If you already have an account, try doing a small transaction in person instead of online, just to practice your English. Practical tip number 3, listen and repeat. Next time you're in a U.S. bank, pay attention to how tellers greet you, how they confirm details, and how they end the conversation. Repeat those patterns in your own words. Practical tip number 4, write your own scripts. For example, prepare a 3 to 4 sentence dialogue for depositing money, asking about fees, or reporting a lost card. Keep these scripts in a notebook or on your phone so you can review them anytime. Remember, banking English is not just about vocabulary, it's about clarity, politeness, and confidence. In the U.S., clear communication can save you time, prevent costly mistakes, and even build friendly relationships with bank staff. Your challenge now is simple. Pick one phrase from each section of this lesson and use it this week, either in real life or in practice. The more you use these expressions, the faster they'll become second nature. By mastering these real phrases, you'll be able to walk into any bank in the USA, whether it's a big national branch or a small community bank, and handle your business with confidence and professionalism. If you found these phrases useful, don't just watch, start practicing them today. Rewind, repeat, and speak them out loud until they feel natural. And if you want to keep building your English for real-life situations in the USA, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Share this video with a friend who's learning English, and drop a comment below with the banking phrase you're going to use first. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, so start now.